Welcome to the Holy Mess Podcast. I'm Becca.
And I'm Joy.
And if you think you are a mess, you are not alone. We talk about the things of life through a lens of faith and find the hope in all of it. And in case you missed the big news, Joy and I have a full-time show together every single weekday afternoon on Way FM.
I just want to congratulate you. You've done this by listening to the
Yes,
podcast,
yes.
by being awesome. We started the podcast, I don't even know, like a year ago or something like that. And we had so much fun doing it that our bosses heard it. And we have been doing separate radio shows, Becca and I both solo, for like 2 years. And they said, let's just try this together. And we dreamed that it would potentially happen. And now it really is. So to celebrate what this podcast has created for a national radio station, as you can tell, great communicators, we are going to share a little bit from the first show that we did together with you.
Yeah, we don't have a regular podcast. We will get back to it, our normal format. But for now, you can enjoy some of the breaks that we did this week. And if you want more, you can catch us every weekday afternoon from 2 to 7 Central Time.
Yeah, the first thing we're going to talk about is our friendship. We quiz each other, and you'll find out which one of us doesn't actually know the other one.
It's me.
Becca, it's called a tease for a reason. Then we're going to talk about how to introduce one child to the new sibling, as I'm pregnant, and that's something we're about to walk through. One of my besties, Becca, is now a permanent part of the show. We're already having a blast, but I thought it'd be important for us to prove to you that there's a real friendship here.
Yes.
We've known each other for, I don't even know how long.
10 years?
At least.
Yeah. But how much do you really know about me? So I have a question for you.
Okay.
And I think this is a pretty easy one, but this will really prove if this whole show situation is going to work out. And possibly our friendship and possibly all of the earth.
No pressure.
Right. Okay. We've talked before that I have a phobia of popping balloons because you're not going to do your gender reveal that way. I appreciate that. Name one of my other phobias.
She has so many. This
I
is
do
so
have a lot.
Easy. Okay. Vacuum cleaners.
Oh, yeah.
Also, any kind of mask.
Yes.
Scary or not.
Yes.
And like a fake people.
Yep. Oh, well, you're naming more than I need.
Listen, this show's going to knock everyone's socks off.
I also would have accepted mushrooms, by the way.
Mushrooms?
It's on the list. I'm afraid of them. This is a brand new afternoon show kicked off today. This is the new partnership you're going to hear every weekday afternoon, and I could not be more thrilled to be joining Joy.
This is the truth. We like each other.
We do.
We've been friends for a decade, and we started the Holy Mess podcast about a year ago, and we had so much fun. We just decided to bring it to you every day on the radio.
Here's the thing, though. There are certain things with friendships that can go terribly wrong at any given second. And that's what we that's what we're asking for right now, because we are playing a game to see how well we know each other, and so you can get to know us better with this new show.
I got Becca's question right, but I'm very doubtful you'll get mine.
Oh, no.
Becca, what's my middle name?
Joy. Okay, so I know your first name is actually Joyanna.
I can't believe you even knew that.
I know that. So Anna is not your middle name. I feel like everyone our age has like Elizabeth as a middle name, but I don't think that's it.
She doesn't even know my name.
I'm going to go with Hosanna. Joyanna Hosanna. Is that it?
No, but I wish it was. Hey, I'm Joy, along with Becca, the brand new addition to afternoons. You might recognize her from middays, and she gets to be a part of the show now.
I'm so thrilled, and as we're getting excited about getting to start this today, my husband Joey decided to take me out for dinner last night, which was so sweet. But here's one thing you need to know about my husband. He has a chronic illness, and he's missing a bunch of organs, including his stomach.
I just didn't know you could live without a stomach, but he's doing it.
But going out to eat looks very different. For example, we go to a nice steakhouse.
Ooh,
I get the 8-ounce filet. Like, I upgraded from the 6-ounce. I got my dipping sauces. I got a side of mac and cheese. I got a side of corn. I got creme brulee for dessert.
You know how to do this.
And he got French onion soup. And that was it.
What? He's sipping while you're chowing on a steak?
Yes, but I will say, I feel like for the first time in my life, I was able to be like, you know what? This is fine. I'm not going to have any body images. I'm eating more than my husband because I have the organs to do it, and we're celebrating. There are just certain things in life that are inherently difficult. One of those being parallel parking.
I'm a good parallel parker. I have to do it all the time.
I'm giving you a look because I don't believe it based on what I saw today.
Becca and I decided to meet for breakfast because today is the very first day of this brand new afternoon show. She's going to be hanging out with us every day. And I couldn't find parking, so Becca was in front of the restaurant and flagged me down as I flew by and pointed at a parallel spot. And so I threw it in reverse and I started going for it.
You were ready to go.
But I ran up over the curb a little bit and I got stuck. I didn't know what to do. It's because there was no car behind me, Becca. I couldn't
That's not even parallel parking. This'll make you feel better though, okay? The last time I had to parallel park, it took me so long, I got a standing ovation from the people that were just watching across the street.
They clapped?
They clapped for me, which was not the encouragement I needed. It was more embarrassing than anything else.
It's rude.
Now, I know we just started this show, but Joy, I have an even better job opportunity for you.
She's edging me out.
No.
What is...
This you'll love this. Candace Cameron Bure, who you adore.
DJ Tanner, of course.
Recording a Christmas movie right now.
As she should be. She makes 1,000.
Faith-based one. And they need extras.
Wait. Where is it? I got to go right now.
Okay, so they're doing it in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Not too bad. I can drive there.
You could get there, yeah. Most of the people are non-speaking roles.
I need some lines if I'm going to go to Tulsa.
The only person they're looking for that would have lines is the daughter of one of the main characters.
Okay.
And they're hoping to cast a 10-year-old.
Look, I can play young. I know I'm pregnant, but I can wear baggy clothes.
No.
I have a baby face.
No.
I totally can do this.
No, Joy, your dreams are dead.
She's the new addition to the afternoon show. I know you're excited. I am too. Becca and I've known each other forever. And one thing that I have noticed is that as we get older, our standards for how we look really start to go down.
Which, thank goodness, because do you remember having to straighten your hair in high school for hours on end, it felt like?
And wear high heels all the time?
Right.
Exhausting.
Exactly.
I saw this even more. I went to the beach with my family last week, and normally I just want to look cute in all the photos, but I didn't want to get too much sun, and my mom had this insanely massive hat that was so hideous that it tied up under your chin tight.
It was a bonnet.
It was a bonnet. And I caught my reflection in a window, and I thought, who's that 57-year-old woman? I was like, oh, snap, that's me.
I think it's something about becoming a mom that just makes you think, you know what? Chop off the hair. Let's just do what needs to happen to raise some children. I am fully embracing mom life and turning my SUV into, a mom vehicle.
Wait, you're not a mom.
Hear me out. I have 2 puppies.
I don't even have a mom-mobile.
But I just ordered custom bumper stickers of my dog's faces and a vanity license plate to represent our family.
Tell me what the vanity license plate says.
It's our initials of everyone in the family and my husband and I's anniversary.
Okay, I haven't done any of these things for my own human child.
You have 1.5 human children. You need to get on this.
I don't want to do it.
I'm winning mom life today, Joy. Catch up. Speaking of growing families, that can be a hard and challenging thing when you do add a new member to the family. Joy, you are pregnant right now with baby number 2.
I'm really feeling it. I'm not saying the gender.
She still hasn't told me. But I know that one of the things that you are looking forward to is Judah getting to meet his little brother or sister. And so I came across this video this week of a boy meeting his little brother, and it was the most precious thing I've ever seen.
That's your brother. What do you think?
What?
So you think he's going to be sad crying, and then he tells him, "You're my best friend forever." He's so excited.
I've only ever heard of children sobbing because they're no longer the baby, and my son is only 2, and so I am nervous about that moment, but I hope he feels that way. Best friends. So if you've had to do this, if you've added a member to the family, I would love any advice. I've actually heard that the way you introduce a sibling sets the tone, either positively or negative.
Don't let Judah hit the baby.
Listen, that's happening probably regardless. So please help me not let this be a train wreck.
Well, good luck. Pray a lot.
This is not starting well.
That's not what I want to hear.
It can be really good. At the addition of each boy, I had the new baby bring a present to the older sibling.
Joy, you and I both have older brothers. We get how this game is played. This makes sense to me.
Yeah, but I got them nothing, and now I get why they were mean to me my whole life.
I'm Becca, joining Joy, and producer Tom is here as well.
If you have an older sibling, a younger sibling, the moment that baby came home was probably a little bit traumatic, if you remember it, because suddenly you're not the baby anymore. And my family's about to go through this. I'm about to have another child. And so I know, producer Tom, you've done this just recently.
Yeah.
You have 2 boys, and I heard it didn't go well. So I'd like you to tell me how to make it better.
Well, look at this picture, Joy. I mean, that says it all.
His son is sobbing, Becca.
My son, Maddox. So he's 13 months older than Nash, my baby.
He was a baby when this happened.
So he was just like, no, like, I'm not the baby anymore.
That's a pain cry.
Not tears of joy. It was like, no.
Tell me what you would do differently. Anything?
We would have waited maybe a little.
If you're tired of opening shows on Netflix or on Disney Plus and finding that there's stuff in there you don't really want your kid to see, then you need to check out PureFlix. They are a faith and family-friendly, exclusive movie and TV entertainment platform. They're great for the entire family, and they have so many creative shows. In fact, there's a brand new one called Live and Local that is a show based on Christian radio. And a bunch of our artists, Colton Dixon, Skillet, they're actually in episodes of the show, so you can check that out. They also have things like Veggie Tales, which I grew up loving, Bible Man, the Fireproof movie series, God's Not Dead, and they even have brand new movies coming out, like one specifically geared towards the relationship between dads and daughters. If you want to check it out, all you have to do is text PURE, P-U-R-E, to 91979 to get your 1 week free trial. Text PURE, that's P-U-R-E, to get your 1 week free trial of faith and family entertainment with no ads on your favorite devices.
We love us some Tim Tebow. He's a football superstar, and he loves Jesus, which is the best part. But he has been doing something recently, a really unique way to raise money for different charities.
I love that he does that.
Right. He was at a charity auction 8 years ago, and he looked around the room and he's like, man, all of these people have so much money, they could spend it on anything. What's something they don't have? And he realized a Heisman Trophy. What I won in 2007, they don't have one of those in their houses.
Yeah.
They might want that. So he started auctioning off just 1 year at a time with his Heisman Trophy.
They get to spend the whole year with it?
The whole year with it. They can have it in their house. They can do whatever they want, take pictures.
That means he's never with his trophy.
He said that, you know what, I'm really proud of that trophy. I wish I had it with me, but it's much better off raising money for these charities for people who need money versus just sitting and collecting dust in my home.
I wish we had something to auction off. What would you auction?
Not my dogs. Time with my dogs. People wouldn't want that. They're kind of crazy. Trendy foods are questionable at best. And now instead of charcuterie boards, people are doing Butterboards.
Wait, pats of butter?
Well, what they do is they take softened butter, they spread it all over a board, and then they put some lemon juice on it, maybe some herbs, some seasonings, and then everyone gets warm bread and you all get to dip into it together. It's like a communal thing.
This sounds like a COVID nightmare. I can't.
I mean, it is, but if you think about it, everyone's favorite food is butter. We just don't know it.
I'm sorry, what?
Everyone's favorite food is butter. You just have to find something to put with it. Otherwise, it's not acceptable.
I shouldn't be
society.
judging you because I, no joke, have had a deep fried stick of butter at the fair, and I was happy.
America's favorite food.
When you're shopping and you just want to get in and out, you don't want to talk to anybody. And I went to the dollar store today and saw the cutest fall decorations with Becca. I picked up 2 little scarecrows that you stick in the ground that, I mean, I've never had them before, but I want them in my front yard.
They know how to get you. They know exactly what they're doing.
They were by the front door.
Yeah.
So I stick them in my little basket and I'm going, and the aisles are tight. And I go to get around this lady and I just say, oh, excuse me. And she turns around and goes, excuse you? And I'm a nice person. I didn't understand why. And I looked. One of the scarecrow sticks poked her right in the bottom. Like, legitimately.
Joy!
I didn't notice it was coming out of my cart. And I just busted out laughing. I didn't know what to say. And I said, please don't call the cops. It's him.
That's what you said?
Yes, I don't know.
How does that make any sense?
I felt like I had assaulted this woman.
Excuse me and excuse my scarecrows.
It's his fault.
There are certain things in life that are chronically overpriced. One of those being wedding things. All things weddings, way too expensive. That's why it's kind of exciting that Walmart is actually getting into the wedding dress game next month. What?
No.
They're going to be releasing a line with dresses starting as low as $89.
But this is your wedding dress. You don't want to buy it beside the chicken breast. Like, no, not at Walmart.
Okay, weddings are so expensive. If I could do it all over again, I would for sure get the $89 Walmart dress. Probably just go to the courthouse and be happily ever after.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely. No regrets.
I would spend more on my wedding dress.
What?
I feel like I could have done more. There's glitter tool now. I would have changed it.
There's so many more options for glitter.
Spend more money on the sparkle.
I'm curious for you, if you could get remarried again today, tell us the one thing that you would change, because obviously Joy are on very different sides of this.
No, I just got married in 2020, so COVID, because my original wedding was completely canceled and changed, and it ended up being in my backyard with only 26 people there.
And there's something not quite as romantic as lifting the bride's face mask versus lifting the veil. So I could see you wanting to redo that. You really, when you're clothes shopping, have to just pick what works for you. And Joy, I'm curious, the shirt I'm wearing today.
It's beautiful. She's got a purple cranberry ensemble.
Do you notice anything peculiar about it?
Well, I mean, it kind of looks like a maternity top.
It is 100% a maternity top.
I'm the one who's pregnant.
This is not an announcement. I am
What
not
are you
pregnant.
doing?
Here's the thing. I have a mile-long torso, and maternity shirts are crazy long.
And crazy comfortable.
Oh, they're so comfy. There's ruching on the side. You have extra room in the front.
Becca,
Joy,
I think I need to borrow your wardrobe
you
because I
can't.
actually need it.
No, you can't gatekeep these things. It's not fair that pregnant women get all the things. I've actually now exclusively been shopping in the maternity section.
Stop, Becca.
I
If
just
you
bought
even
tank
have
tops.
stretchy pants on, girl, no.
That's next week.
There are moments in life that get really, really hard. And if you're anything like me, the thought crosses your mind that it's going to be this way forever.
It's never changing.
Yeah, I get that way. And it causes me a lot of anxiety. It can be the cause of some of the depression that I have faced. And it's generally not true because there are mountaintops and valleys. So I saw something today. A woman said she started adding the words right now to the end of those thoughts in her brain.
Oh.
Like she will say, my child is not sleeping right now. My husband is really busy. We've not gotten quality time. We're not in a good place right now. And it just reminds your heart and your soul that God can change anything and it's not going to be this way forever.
There are those moments in life that do feel like they're just never changing. My husband has been chronically ill for 6 years.
So
and
you probably are afraid to even say that.
you know what? It's funny you say that because he's actually in a good season at the moment. And I don't even know how to admit that to people because I'm afraid it's going to change. But if you can't look forward to the future when things are bad and when you can't celebrate being on the peak and thank God for that, then I feel like you're constantly in this depressed state, and I don't want to be there.
No, we want to be able to look at the future with excitement. So maybe there's something today. Put that hard season in your brain and just remind yourself, it's just for right now. When you send your kid off to school for the day, you just hope they have a great day. You hope that they don't get bullied. No one's mean to them. I've learned with my little boy, I have to now pray he's not mean to someone.
Oh, no. What happened?
I know. Well, yesterday my husband brought him home and my son says to me, books are for reading,
Oh, no.
not for hitting.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I said, why is he saying that? I said, did he hit a child with a book? And my husband goes, oh, several children. What? I said, he's never hit us with a book. We've never hit anyone with a book. I don't know why yesterday he went, a book would be a great weapon.
I mean, okay, here's the disclaimer I'm always going to give. I am not a parent. Not a parent.
Oh, no. What are you about to say?
But, I mean, he's at this age that he has lots of energy. I mean, you've said that before.
Yes.
Maybe he just needs a place to direct it. Like, get him into, like, some title boxing or something. I don't think they make boxing gloves that small, but just an idea.
I think there are kids in Taekwondo, and I don't want to add one more thing to my schedule, but if it keeps books for reading, I'm down.
Free food is always a good thing, but sometimes it's confusing when you get it. I went through McDonald's today. I am a big Diet Coke drinker. And when I pulled up to the speaker, I heard, and I was like, yes. because I thought she said, "Are you having a good day so far?"
I'm glad you said yes. It was a good day.
And I was like, yes, and I would like a Diet Coke with light ice. Pull up to the window, and I'm handed a bag, which Diet Coke doesn't come in a bag. And I look at the receipt, and somehow I ordered a cheese Danish.
Becca, those are brand new.
They're brand new, and I think that's what she was asking me was, would you like to try our new cheese Danish?
Oh, they're highlighting them. Okay, tell me. I need to know if it was delicious.
I didn't eat it.
It was free.
I was not in the mood, so I gave it to someone who was on the corner with a sign.
Oh, who needed food?
Who would like some food, yeah.
Becca, you're such a good person that you did that.
I just didn't know what to do with the cheese Danish. I wouldn't say that that's altruistic. It's just confused.
Thank you so much for listening. If you got something out of this episode, we would love if you would share it with a friend. To be notified every time there's a new episode, simply text the word MESS, MESS, to 91979. And if you have anything you want to share with us, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at holymess@wayfm.com. Thanks for being a part of our messy family.